Ahoy everyone, welcome to Arclay Overcast. It's February 2nd, 2026, which I'm sure you already knew that. I was at work today, got a notification that Capcom released a live-action short film. It's called Evil Has Always Had a Name, and it's kind of a prologue to Resident Evil Requiem. That's something special that they did. I wasn't expecting it. I watched it, and it got me good. It hit me really hard. I've been kind of in an emotional state ever since. But I get home, and of course everybody's already covered it, and I'm late to this party too. But I haven't watched anybody else's coverage on it. And if you're sitting here watching this with me, thank you. I just thank you. And even though I've already seen this, I'm excited to watch it again. This is, in my opinion, the only official live-action Resident Evil that is good. It's beyond good. I don't even have words to describe how good it is. I mean, the fan-made stuff is good. You know, we've seen that, and you know, God bless all the fans that have made really good live-action Resident Evil short films and things like that. I've even tried that myself, and it's really fun. And it took Capcom to do this and to get it right. And we're gonna watch this, and I'll talk a little bit more afterwards.
It wasn't always like this. I used to think we were lucky. I thought we had it all. A simple house, good life, Sunday mornings, dance-offs, afternoons at the park, story time.
Just one more, Mama.
It was our perfect little world. Then it started. First the sirens, then the emergency broadcasts.
Due to the citywide outbreak, you were advised to take shelter at the Raccoon City Police Station. Food and medical supplies will be provided to everyone in need.
Then the screams. God, the screams. And then silence. And I learned something I never wanted to know. How fast everything you love can go away. We ran. We fought. We hid. And still, they came. I told myself we would make it. We just needed more time. You always think that you have more time. Until you don't. If anyone finds this, tell them I tried. Tell them I was still me. Right up until the end.
That's the last of them. Facility secured.
Copy that. Raccoon City is ours.
Oh, it's so tragic, but it's so good. Ugh. It's like whoever did this, the crew that made this, like they just need to do a whole movie, man, or some like episodes or something. But oh gosh, even like the emotion that it captured. I mean, obviously it worked for me, man. It really made me think about some things, and I love it. I really did love this, and it's a very hopeful. It feels like Capcom is really giving Resident Evil the life back that it once had. You know, for those of us who were there when it first started, and that life, the spark kind of went away in a sense, and it feels like they're it's very hopeful for me. It's very hopeful, and I'm excited. This makes me even more excited for Requiem. This is obviously like a prologue. Starts in Raccoon City, 1998, and you know, just a happy family, mom and daughter, and it's hard to see because, you know, even having little kids. I mean, if you've seen my other videos with my kids, you've seen, you know, that they're little, and it's like they did such a good job with conveying the emotion here, like what would happen, you know, how the kids would react, how they would feel, just everything, you know. This it's really fantastic to portray the, you know, this family, and you know, recordings from 1998. I really love this scene here. You can see the dogs, the RPD dogs, you know, later they become zombie dogs. The RPD uniforms, they look like, they all kind of look like Leon right here, Leon's uniform. You know, just RPD everywhere, you know, as the outbreak is happening, and just from the perspective of a family trying to survive in this situation, like some of the things that you don't actually think about when you're, you know, playing the game, or I know it's science fiction, whatever. It really helps you think about, like, yeah, the city and the people in it before the outbreak happened. It's just so sad. And I love this right here. It's the UBCS. They put the UBCS in here. And it's like, you can tell this is Mikhail here with his beret. This is Murphy here with his beanie. This dude, I don't really know who that is. But it's so cool to see the UBCS is already here. Zombies are already walking. Like, it's this really rad, nostalgic 90s Raccoon City setting here. This license plate says Elma 132. And she was freaking out there for a second because she couldn't find her kid. And oh, I know that feeling. And this scene right here, it's like so dark, just this impending death and doom approaching the you know, the stuffed animal here, that's something that the child loves. And the liquor scene, oh my gosh, this is so awesome. You know how terrified this mom and this daughter are, which it looks like right here they're hiding out in the RPD, because that's where we first see the liquors, obviously, but they went to the RPD to seek shelter like a lot of other people did. Just didn't work out for anybody. And after that, I mean, we can only assume that the little girl died then, maybe. But here's, you know, obviously Raccoon City, this scene is in Requiem. Raccoon City after the blast. You know, this is, I think Requiem, doesn't it take place like 30 years later? Or something like that, I believe. But what this is showing in this prelude to Requiem, that apparently there were still survivors all these years in Raccoon City, even after the blast, after the missile strike. You know, I don't know how they didn't get out. Maybe we'll find that out in the game. But these scenes right here are just awesome. one of the things that they did mention in Requiem was that the zombies in Requiem, they still have elements of their personality because they were just freshly turned, and that's what it looks like this lady is doing here. Because we know this is the mom, she's going to her daughter's gravesite, which she probably did every single day with that picture in her hand. This picture in her hand of the both of them, so that means that she just probably recently turned. So these survivors have been in Raccoon City, you know, trying to survive for all these years, and that who knows why they didn't get out, or maybe they couldn't. So that explains right there that, you know, why they're going back to Raccoon City. This is one of the things that Capcom apparently is putting in there, that there were still survivors there, not just the monsters, but the survivors were there, and obviously the virus is still there too because they're infected. Who knows if it's the T virus or it's the Elpis virus, but you know, these people that were there surviving, there was another outbreak somehow, or maybe the outbreak never went away. It was always just there. You know, this mom probably mourned for her daughter every single day. Man, I wish this was a full movie. God, I wish they would turn this into a full movie. I pray that they do. And this, she doesn't look as much like a T-virus zombie than this does look like the Elpis infection that we've seen in the other Requiem trailers with the black goo and stuff around her mouth, the black veins. And then she says, if anyone finds this, tell them I tried. So it was obviously a recording. And one of the things that the deluxe pre-order of the game comes with is letters from 1998. So maybe this is one of them. And that would be really cool if there was some kind of you know, visual attachment to those letters, like short films or whatever. But this is, man, I'm really happy about this. You know, God bless Capcom for doing this for us, and I really hope they do more. This is really, really awesome. This is, in my opinion, God, the best thing that they've done in a long time. This is by far, well, I really don't like any of the live-action Resident Evils, the official ones. Fan-made stuff, yeah, like I said earlier, but this is the only live-action Resident Evil that I like. I don't just like this, I love this. It's so sad, so tragic, but it's good. Like, it really, really captures the life of Resident Evil in just 3.5 minutes. Fantastic job. I'll be watching this many more times. This is really good. This is a really good step for Resident Evil. I'm sure I could go on and on about this, but that's all I can think of for right now. So, thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Love you all. And we'll see you next time on Arkley Overcast. God bless you. Bye.